Hear this scary fact today? 71% of older people over 60 are eating very high amounts of salt every single day, and soups are one of the main causes. That simple bowl of cozy food in your kitchen might be slowly hurting your health. But here is the good news. In the next few minutes, I will show you 6 bad soups that could be taking years off your life, and 6 great soups that medical tests show can lower your blood pressure by 11 points in only weeks. This is not just about living longer. It is about feeling stronger, better, and more active than you have in years. And wait until you hear about soup number 2 on our healthy list. Heart doctors are calling it a natural medicine because of its great power to lower swelling and help heart health. One 72-year-old woman stopped her blood pressure pills after making this easy change. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which soups to dump today and which ones to buy tomorrow. Let us start. If you are over 60, you must look at what is in your soup bowl. Soups look safe. They are hot, cozy, and easy to make. But many store-bought and cafe soups have hidden risks that age you faster, raise blood pressure, and increase your chance of heart disease and strokes. The average person eats over 3,400 milligrams of salt per day. That's more than twice the safe limit for older adults. Just one bowl of the bad soup can have your whole day's salt limit, maybe even more. But here's what most doctors do not say. The right soups can actually fix some of this harm. They can lower swelling, keep blood sugar steady, save your heart, and even help you stay at a good weight. The gap between a bad soup and a healing soup is just a few main parts. Today, we explain the facts. You will learn which soups to stay away from and which ones should be in your weekly food plan. Let us start with the bad ones. Bad soup number 1. Canned chicken noodle soup. The first bad soup is one that might surprise you. Canned chicken noodle soup. Yes, the same soup your mom gave you when you were sick as a kid is now one of the worst picks for seniors. Here's why. A single bowl of popular canned chicken noodle soup has between 890 and 1,200 milligrams of salt. That's more than half your daily limit in just 1 cup. And let's be honest, who only eats 1 cup? This too much salt makes your body hold water, which puts huge pressure on your blood tubes. For seniors, this means very high blood pressure, more risk of heart attack, and possible kidney harm. A study in a top heart journal found that high salt use in people over 60 raises heart death risk by 34%. But salt is not the only issue. Most canned chicken noodle soups also have MSG, chemicals, and white pasta that raises your blood sugar. The chicken is often low-quality meat with added hormones and drugs. You are mostly drinking a salt bomb full of processed parts. Bad soup number 2. Cream of mushroom soup. Number 2 on our bad list is cream of mushroom soup. This creamy, cozy food is full of bad fat, salt, and fake thickeners that hurt older bodies. 1 cup of canned cream of mushroom soup usually has 870 milligrams of salt and 9 grams of bad fat. That bad fat blocks your tubes and raises bad cholesterol, the type that causes heart disease. Here's the worst part. Most cream soups use oily fats, which have trans fats. Even though trans fats are banned in many items, they still hide in some soups. Trans fats are linked to swelling, sugar issues, and heart artery disease. Research shows that eating better fats instead reduces heart risk.
But cream of mushroom soup does the opposite. It fills your body with the very fats that hurt your heart system. And the cream is not real milk. Most can types use fake creamers with chemicals and corn sugar. These parts raise blood sugar and cause swelling all through your body. Bad soup number 3. Ramen noodle soup. Bad soup number 3 is ramen noodle soup. And this one is very bad. Those cheap, fast noodle packs might save you money, but they are costing you your health. A single pack of ramen has a huge 1,820 milligrams of salt. That is 79% of your total daily limit in 1 meal. A study found that people who eat fast ramen just twice a week have a 68% higher risk of health issues like high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and belly fat. But salt is just a start. Ramen noodles are deep fried in oil before being dried, filling each bowl with bad fats that cause swelling. The flavor packs have MSG and chemicals used in oil products and fake flavors linked to brain issues in seniors. For people over 60, eating ramen often can hurt your brain, raise stroke risk, and make bone pain worse. The simple carbs cause big sugar spikes, putting you on the fast path to diabetes. Researchers found that regular fast noodle eating raises heart disease risk a lot, especially in women. This is not real food. It is a mix of chemicals acting like a meal. Bad soup number 4, clam chowder. Number 4 on our bad list is clam chowder, mainly the white style. This thick, creamy soup might taste good, but it is a triple danger for seniors. First, the salt amount. Cafe clam chowder has 1,000 to 1,500 milligrams per bowl. Some have over 2,000 milligrams, which is your whole day's salt limit. Second, the bad fat. A bowl has 25 grams of bad fat, which is more than your whole daily limit. This comes from heavy cream, butter, and sometimes pork fat. This fat load causes fast swelling in your blood tubes and raises your bad cholesterol. Third, clam soup often has high levels of mercury and other heavy metals that build up in shellfish. For seniors whose body cleaning systems are already slowing down, this bad metal contact can hurt kidneys, harm brain work, and raise cancer risk. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating many cream soups was linked with a 41% higher risk of heart events in adults over 55. Clam soup fills every box for heart damage, way too much salt, bad fats, and bad things that cause swelling in your body right now, today. Dangerous soup number 5, French onion soup. Dangerous soup number 5 is French onion soup. While cooked onions sound good, the usual way it is made makes this soup a mess for seniors. The cheese and bread on top add huge amounts of salt and bad fat. A single bowl has about 1,400 milligrams of salt and 18 grams of bad fat. The beef soup base often has MSG and more salt parts. But here's what makes French onion soup very scary: the sugar load. The mix of sweet onions, white bread, and melted cheese causes fast blood sugar jumps. For seniors at risk of diabetes or those already having the issue, this soup can send sugar levels flying. The cheese mostly used, Swiss or other, is high in salt and fat. One bowl of French onion soup can have over 400 calories, mostly from bad places. A study from the Diabetes Care Journal shows that meals mixing white carbs with bad fats create the big storm for sugar issues. Plus, the high heat needed to cook onions and melt cheese makes bad chemical parts known as AGEs. These parts age you fast, hurt blood tubes, and raise swelling all through your body. Bad soup number 6, wonton soup. The 6th bad soup is wonton soup from Chinese cafes. While it looks light and good, this soup hides big risks for seniors. Cafe wonton soup usually has 1,200 to 1,800 milligrams of salt, mostly from the water and soy sauce. The wontons themselves are made with white flour and often filled with fat pork that is high in bad fat and heart fat. Chinese cafe food is known for MSG content, and wonton soup is no different. MSG can cause head pain, raise blood pressure, and cause fast heartbeats in some people. For seniors with current heart issues, these results can be very risky. The water is often made with chicken or pork meat that has been boiled for hours with salt, making a strong salt drink. Many cafes also add more taste boosters and chemicals that are not put on any menu. A study in the Journal of Food Science found that cafe Asian soups have the highest average salt levels of any cafe soup group, with wonton soup being among the worst picks. The white carbs in the wonton skins also jump blood sugar fast, making this soup very bad for diabetic seniors. Now that you know which soups to avoid, let us talk about the good news. There are great soups that can actually make your health better, lower your blood pressure, stop swelling, and help you live well after 60. These are not just healthy choices, they are strong, healing foods backed by science. Let us start with number 1, good soup. Number 1, homemade vegetable soup. The first soup that is actually good for you after 60 is homemade vegetable soup made with low-salt broth. This is the base soup that should be in your kitchen every single week. Here is why it is so strong. Veggies are full of potassium, which directly fights the effects of salt and helps lower blood pressure. A study in the journal Hypertension found that eating more potassium lowered top blood pressure by a mean of 6.8 points in people over 60. When you make veggie soup with carrots, celery, tomatoes, squash, greens, and onions, you are getting a huge dose of good stuff, vitamins and minerals with very low calories. The fiber from veggies helps keep blood sugar steady and helps with bathroom work, which often slows down as we get older. The key is using low salt or homemade broth. When you control the salt, you can keep salt under 300 milligrams per bowl. Add plants like thyme, rosemary, and bay leaves for taste instead of salt.
These herbs also have parts that lower swelling and help heart health. Facts from the American Heart Group show that folks who eat plant-based soups at least 3 times each week have 26% less chance of high-pressure blood than those who don't. This soup is your base for growing old. Good soup number 2, lentil soup. Good soup number 2 is lentil soup, and this is the one doctors call a natural cure. Lentils are one of the most good foods in the world, mainly for seniors. Here is what makes lentil soup so strong. Lentils are full of good fiber, which grabs onto fat in your gut and takes it out of you. A report found in the Top Canada Health paper said that eating 1 bowl of lentils daily cut bad fat by 5% in only 6 weeks. Lentils are also high in potassium, magnesium, and folate, 3 things that truly help heart health. 1 cup of cooked lentils gives 731 milligrams of potassium, which helps fix blood pressure. The magnesium lets blood tubes relax, helping blood flow. But here is the really great part. Lentils have a low sugar rank, which means they do not spike your blood sugar. Instead, they give steady, long power that keeps you feeling full for hours. This helps with weight control, which is vital for seniors trying to cut load on their hearts and bones. Data from a big health study shows that often eating lentils is linked to lower rates of sugar disease, heart illness, and even some cancers. This soup is not just food, it is medicine in a bowl. Number 3, bone soup. Good soup number 3 is bone soup, and this old healing food is making a big comeback for good reason. Bone water cooked for 12 to 24 hours is full of things that help our aging bodies now. Bone soup is high in collagen and gel, which help bone health, cut joint pain, and help skin stay tight. As we age, our bodies make less collagen, leading to joint harm and lines. Bone soup gives back this key protein. A study in a medical book found that people with bad joints who took collagen daily had a 40% drop in joint pain after 90 days. The amino parts in bone soup, mainly glycine and proline, also help gut health by fixing the inner wall. But here is what makes bone soup very good for seniors. It is very easy to break down and take in. When you cook bones for hours, you break down the bits into their best, easy forms. Your body can use these things now without needing much gut power. Bone soup is also naturally high in minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, which help bone strength. For seniors at risk of weak bones, often drinking bone soup can help keep body strength. Just be sure you make it at home or buy low salt types to miss the salt trap. Good soup number 4, miso soup. Good soup number 4 is miso soup, but with a big warning. Usual cafe miso soup is too high in salt. But when you make it at home with low-salt miso paste, this Japan food becomes a health giant. Miso is an aged bean paste full of probiotics, the good bugs that help gut health and body safety. As we age, our gut germs become less mixed, hurting our body safety. Miso helps fix that balance. A study from the Japan Health Book found that folks who ate miso soup daily had much lower rates of gut cancer and chest cancer. These soy parts give strong help and great heart health. Miso also has things that can help drop blood pressure even with its salt content. Studies show that the bits in aged soy can stop a part that makes blood pressure high, maybe helping some of the salt's bad side. But older folks should pick low salt types. When you put sea plants and tofu in miso, you create a big health win.
Sea plants give iodine for thyroid, and tofu adds protein and calcium. This mix helps your engine, bone health, and heart. Make it with low-salt miso paste, and you have a healing soup used for hundreds of years. Good soup number 5, tomato soup with olive oil. Good soup number 5 is home tomato soup made with olive oil instead of milk. This sea-style soup is full of things that help older bodies. Tomatoes are high in lycopene, a strong thing that protects against heart illness and some cancers. Cooking tomatoes truly raises lycopene levels, making tomato soup better for you than raw fruit. A study in a top health book found that high lycopene intake cut heart illness risk by 26%. When you add olive oil to tomato soup, you make a better effect. The good fats in olive oil help your body take in lycopene much better. Olive oil itself has oleocanthal, a part with anti-swelling parts like a pain pill. Facts from a big medical book show that folks who eat a sea-style diet high in olive oil had 30% fewer heart events than those on low-fat diets. Tomato soup with olive oil gives you these same gains. The key is making it yourself. Skip the tin types full of extra sugar and salt. Mix fresh or tinned tomatoes with garlic, herb, olive oil, and a bit of low-salt plant soup. You will get all the taste without the health risks. This soup helps heart health, cuts swelling, and gives strong body protection. Good soup number 6, home chicken and plant soup. The last soup on our good list is home chicken and plant soup, and this is the best healing food for seniors. When made right, this soup gives full health in an easy-to-eat way. Start with good chicken, best with bone for skin and health. Add lots of plants, carrots, celery, onions, garlic, greens, and other plants you like. Use low-salt broth or make your own by boiling chicken bones with plants. This soup has full power. You get clean protein from the chicken to keep muscle, key for seniors. You get fiber and good bits from the plants. You get minerals and building bits from bones. It is a full meal that helps every part of your body. A study from Nebraska Center found that chicken soup truly has anti-swelling traits that can help cut signs of chest colds. The experts found that certain bits in chicken soup stop movement of white cells that cause swelling. For seniors, often eating home chicken and plant soup has been linked with better safety, faster healing, and muscle mass. The warm water also helps you stay wet, which is key since thirst goes down with age. Make a big pot every week, split it up, and freeze single bowls. You will always have healing food ready when you need it. Now you know the facts about soups after age 60.
Those 6 bad soups we talked about, tin chicken noodle, mushroom cream, ramen, clam soup, French onion, and dumpling soup, are slowly hurting your health every time you eat them. They are full of salt, bad fat, and swelling parts that make you age fast and raise illness risk. But you also now know the 6 strong healing soups that can change your health. Plant soup, lentil soup, bone soup, miso soup, tomato soup with olive oil, and home chicken and plant soup. These are not just other choices. They are strong healing foods that can lower your blood pressure, cut swelling, help your body's safety, and help you live well in your senior years. The facts are clear. Making easy swaps in your food can add years to your life and life to your years. That 72-year-old lady I spoke of at the start, she swapped her tin soups for home lentil and plant soups. In 8 weeks, her blood pressure fell 14 points, and her doctor cut her pills. You have the power to make these shifts starting today. Clean out those bad tin soups from your kitchen. Start making healing soups at home. Your body will thank you with more energy, better health, and a longer, more active life. If you found this info helpful, make sure to like this video and join for more fact-based health info for seniors. Leave a note below and let me know which soup you're going to try first. Are you team lentil soup or team bone water? And remember, small shifts make big gains. One bowl at a time. You are picking health over easy, healing over habit.